Hi, I am Daniella Hayes, and I'm so excited you're here. We did it! The quest is over! I have now made books using all 12, I had to count them in my head, of the little books that I made to put in the red altered book. But they didn't fit, so I didn't want to waste them. So I have used the 6x9 printable envelope album from Jenofeve Designs. Links will be in the description. And I've used this in about a billion ways. The first one I am so excited about because it has over 2,000 views, and that's amazing. So this is the one that I made using all of the whole kit. You get 2 sets in the kit. You get the outline that you can use to put your own pattern paper in. Awesome. Or you get one with a print. So this one is just the first one I made. And then the second one I made a backwards envelope album, and this is the first one I put 3 of my little booklets in. So that one's that. And then the second one that has 3 little booklets is this beautiful book that I love. So now I've used the envelope album in a totally different way, and I put 6 of the booklets in here, and now it's all done. You see, it's supposed to work like, I'm showing you that, like this. This would be the cover, as you can see, and it's got, this one is the watermark print. Remember, when you get this printable, you get one pattern and one just the brown outline that you can put your own pattern paper in. Anyway, it works by folding it in half, and then the flap would go on the outside. Super cute. My books were too big, so all of mine had to be done with the booklets, had to be done like this backwards one where I left the flap open. And this one, I decided I had a great idea. What if I folded it in half instead of this part touching up here? Fold it in half, and because both ends are open, are supposed to be open in the printable, I thought, what if I cut some cereal box in the shape of a book and then tucked it in, for example, to this end. Pop it in here like so. This isn't the right size, I'm just giving you an idea. And now I'll have a book instead of an envelope. Then I glued this down on both sides so that you'd have a pocket and another pocket. One of the covers is backwards, so you only get the one pocket, but still, you get the idea. How cool of an idea is that? What an awesome way to use them, the printable. Okay, before we get started, I have to say thank you to so many of you who gave me wonderful advice on how to make the spine, what colors and all that. Before I tell you, give those shout outs, I have to tell you the pieces of paper that I had left over were not really big enough. So I really had a problem, but I made it work. Etsy Swart was the one who had said that I should use both colors, which is what I ended up doing. Crafty Divas and Janice Woolbright both agreed, and Juliana Beasley said she's a professional artist, and she said blue would have really made it pop, and I wish I had blue paper, but I was finishing this paper pad, and that's why this book you're going to see is way eclectic, because there's really no rhyme or reason to all the patterns that I have in there. But I know she's right, because when I did this one with the blue, I made sure I added a lot of orange because I love how they look together. So thank you, Juliana, SD, Janice, and Crafty Divas, for all of your wonderful advice. I so appreciate it. I also got a lot of comments on Facebook. So here we are. Enough rambling with me. So here's the front cover, and I have a brad with a button and another button on top, and just a brad in the back. And I attached my seam binding permanently on the back, and then to be able to wrap around here in the front so that it'll stay nice and tight. As you see, it's pretty big in there. There's 6 signatures plus 6 booklets plus 3 other pockets that I sewed in. I think there were 9 sewing. I guess they would be, they're not all signatures. You'll see. So I love this paper, and I used it on the back and the front. And because, as you see, it has this pattern, that's how come one of my sides doesn't have a proper pocket. And I embellish with these really pretty leaves and flowers and fun. So here's the, you just open it up, and here's the one I told you I'd do one backwards. There's no pocket there. I was thinking, you know, I could probably glue it and make it like a tuck, you know. And I put a library card in here. But you see what I mean? How we could, you know, tuck something in there. I'm going to keep this out in case there's anything else I want to show. And so here's the first signature. This is the booklet. And here on, I only put things on like the written paper because I wanted to leave all of the plain paper and sides that weren't like that for people to write. So I got that there, and then in here I put a little tab, and this could be a photo mat, it could be a journaling card, it could be anything you want it to be. And then I used the doily for a tuck, and I put a tag from the paper. I use every bit of this paper pad. It is awesome. I'm so happy that I was able to do that. I hate having like 3 extra pieces left over in a whole pad. Anyway, plain paper and another kind of plain. And here I put one of this pocket and this envelope, maybe this one too, but you see. Yes, these are all part of the printable kit. This one, I think Jennifer calls it a policy envelope, I think. And I just put a couple of journaling cards, what have you, in here. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, and look, I even put another paper. Cool. I must have just been going to town. And then this is so super cute. Look, it's just a little teeny envelope. And then in here I put these little teeny cards on the paper pad. Some are folded over. They're just all scrap pieces, just scraps. And they're awesome for little journaling cards or, I don't know, whatever you want to use them for, of course. And you're there. Beautiful. Here's the second signature. No, it's not really a signature. It's a pocket that I sewed in separate. And in here we have, again, I have like photo mats and or journaling spots. The choices would be yours. Okay, put those there. I don't feel like messing with you anymore. Okay, now this is another signature. And it's just the same thing. A little bag, a little tag, and a little tuck. This side was blank, so that's why I put it on the opposite side. Now this one, I think, a couple of these, no, Sam, I'm a liar. A couple of these, I did not glue all the way down. A couple, I forgot, and I did. This one's glued. Another of my big either journaling or photo mat. Another tag, and a doily, and paper, and another pocket with 2 things. This is just like a booklet. And this is another one of those envelopes. And inside I have just one card, or whatever you'd like. Choice is yours always. Pop that back in. This is the third signature. And they're all the same, so I don't want to waste a lot of time. Make it a little bit closer for you. Good. Nice. Okay, let's see. Is this one? No. Haha. See? You have a little belly band there. Fun. This book is so fat, I'm having trouble holding it down. It stays down. Like you could write on it, it would stay flat, which is good, but when I'm just trying to show it to you, like it wants to pop up. Another tag from leftover paper. Another paper. Paper. Now here in the center, I did this is part of the kit. Where's my, pardon me. It looks like the envelope, but it has a flap on both sides, which is super cool. So I use that for the center, and I use some Tombow fastener tabs because the pockets just want to keep popping open and it was driving me crazy. So I just popped some of these fastener tabs on, and inside more photo mats or journaling cards or whatever you want. So, yeah, okay, now see, this is what happens. There you go. You're videotaping and everything wants to not go back nice. Anyway, so that's the middle. Next signature, all the same stuff again. And this, when I made these little books, I used a printable from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. So this pocket came with that printable kit, and it was already in here and wasn't going to remove it. So that's a fun extra little pocket. And another tag. And on the back, plain paper. Writing area. Oh, here we have, yes, I have another pocket like this. And in here, once again, I have a booklet and nice journaling card or photo mat. Keep saying it over and over. Nice. And here we are. I think there's two more. This one and one more. This one. Ha. Another belly band. See? Never know what you'll find. Another. And another tag. And another page. And then here I have, these are just regular papers. This is another policy envelope with cards in it. Two, I think. Or are there one? Okay, guys, what's going on here? Yeah, two. And, oh my heck, there's so much stuff going on in this book, even I'm not sure what's in here anymore. Crazy. And then here, these are just extra paper pieces. Yeah, this is the only piece I had that was blue, and I just did not left. That I had left that was blue, and I just did not think the pink and weirdness. I mean, it's a cool paper, but I didn't think that would work for the binding. No, for the spine. And you go back in here. And this is it. We're in the home stretch. More big pockets filled with stuff. My signature. More paper to write on. More tags and stuff. More, let's see. No, glued it down. Another pull tab. Another tag. Another blank piece of paper. And the back of this signature. Woohoo! We did it! Yay! Back here, I put a library, one of these cards that I got from, I don't remember where, but they're from the card catalog at a library. which obviously they don't have them anymore, or I wouldn't have been able to purchase them for like a penny practically. I got like 200 of them. And here's the other pocket, which is what I was trying to show you in the beginning, that because we folded it this way, you got 2 spots. But so that was a mouthful, wasn't it? That was quite a lot to try to spit out. So thank you all again for being on this quest with me. Without all of your support and your wonderful comments, I probably wouldn't have finished the quest. I would have said, forget the little books. What do I care about little books? I have other things to do, but I finished, and I appreciate you all so much. You guys make me want to make videos. I so enjoy doing them for you, and I enjoy the feedback you give me, and I'm very grateful to each and every one of you. I hope that you will subscribe if you haven't already, and give my video a thumbs up, which I always say is liking my video. And stick around because I want to make I am making a December daily for simple stories, but that's then. But I hope to make an additional Christmas book using a printable. I just don't know which one yet, so stay tuned. Thank you all, times 5 million. You're awesome. Bye.